Hello there, and this is another video from AB Creative. My name is Andrew, and I am going to be drawing another sketch drawing of an object, and today we will be drawing a kettle today. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be using my Biro, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to start off with the actual nozzle of the kettle. So this is the nozzle of the kettle. This is the nozzle of the kettle where all the water comes out of. You pour your kettle, this is what comes out. We're starting off with that. And then we're going to pivot to the handle. Just go as light as you can. If you're using pencil, anything that you're doing, just kind of pivot to the next object you're going to do. We're doing a little circle here, just breaking it down as simply as possible. And this is kind of like a round kind of kettle. The kettle's kind of roundish. So we're doing that. This is kind of like a round kind of kettle. And this is kind of the back side of the kettle. And as you can see, this part here is where when you're filling up the kettle of the kettle, this is basically the water level. That's going to show you how, like, when you're filling up the kettle, this is just there to show you where the water is, this part here. And this is the button of the kettle. It's the little button of the kettle. You're going to press. And if there's anything that you guys are looking at around your house, if you want to challenge yourself, you can. But if you want to just kind of get into the mood of just drawing something, just nice and simple, just to kind of get yourself started. You could be an artist or an aspiring artist. It doesn't really matter, as long as you actually have the will and the desire to try. You can look at a ton of other artists, videos like mine. There's other artists online. There's a guy called Milton, Will Terry, illustrators. They have some very good drawing tips as well. But me, I'm playing my part here, and I'm just basically doing a little sketch myself now. Basically, when you actually look at the actual kettle, this is a little bit too small in terms of the spacing. So I've made a little error there in my judgment. So we're gonna just make this spacing a little wider than what it should be. And we're gonna make this a little bit bigger on the outside. Made a little issue there, but that's okay. We want to go over the mistakes to learn. That's the whole point. I'm not trying to create a perfect kind of image. There's no perfection in life, and in art, you can get very well trained artists, even at the best, at the level, they'll spend hundreds of hours drawing or sketching something, and it will take them a long time before they're able to get it photo perfect, and that's time, that's the dedication it takes, so ooh, the little flash has kind of gone off. That's okay. We can still keep going. So this is the base of the kettle. Hopefully you guys can see that. Doing the cross hatching. And basically just shading in now. Started off lightly and we're just going to try and just shade the kettle. You know, add shade to it as much as we can. Maybe some detail on the way. You always want to just start off as light as possible. You know, you start off light and you build, you know, your SketchUp or your drawing, you know, whenever you can, you know, from a foundation. And that's like the same with anything. It's like anything that you do or you try, it could be a hobby. You might, you know, learn climbing, or you might do another hobby, or vice versa, whatever it is. You always got to learn the fundamentals. And in, you know, art or in drawing from life is no different. You know, there's fundamentals there. And, you know, for me, I'm finding my way. I'm still practicing. I'm still learning things all the time. But again, we get these little drawing sessions in whenever we can. And we do. We don't sit back and procrastinate about not trying. Because if you procrastinate and you don't try, it's the action that you don't take. And so for those of you that are aspiring artists and you're picking up a pen or a pencil or crayon and you're trying to draw, or maybe you're out of practice and you're just trying to find that courage to draw, you know, one thing I have to say to you, salute to you guys, man. Salute to you guys for picking up a pen and saying, hey, do you know what? I'm gonna give this little bad boy a try. You know, when you do, you know, you don't have to compare yourself to anybody. You know, your progress is your progress. There's only one you. So, you know, whatever it is that you do it to the best of your ability, but you keep practicing, you keep trying, you keep looking at what others maybe do, or you research, or vice versa, or look at people that you aspire in terms of their work, but never forget that your progress is yours. You know, you might have some artists who you really admire, but never forget that your progress is good enough. You know, you may compare someone else's work and say, oh man, that piece of work there is so great, it's so amazing. And it is, but you know, those particular artists, whoever you admire, they too have had to go through that period or that patch or that practice over a period of time to get to the level that they're at. So without repetition, you know, you can't progress in anything, no matter what it is you do. And that's the same here, no different here. So, you know, now we're just doing the background, we're just shading. This is the base of it now. Just adding a little bit more detail. This is actually now this kettle's actually on a little carpet on the table. So, you know, there's little kind of patterns on the table. This is the background. It's the background. There we go. Oh, sorry if I've taken it out of focus. I apologize. Hopefully you guys are sticking with me. This is the shadow. Again, this is on a little carpet. On a little table. And that's it. And we are done. So basically started off with the nozzle of the kettle, worked our way around, worked our way really light and went over, and then went cross-hatched shading, you know, basically added the detail there, basically added the background of the carpet, you know, of the actual tablecloth. This is basically what it is at the back. It's just a little tablecloth, and that's pretty much what it is, you know. And you know, you could do the same. Hopefully, you know, through my process you are able to get something from this. This is a Kettle Biro pen that I've inked it up in. And listen, you know, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you guys here. At the end of the day, you know, this is I think our fourth kettle in the house. You know, a lot of the kettles are broken down and stuff, but hey, this is a pretty good kettle for the meantime. Hopefully it doesn't break down. But if you guys have got any questions about anything in this video that you don't really understand or know or query, listen, hit me down in the comments, reach out to me, okay? And, you know, I would love to get back to you, get any feedback. And on top of that, I would love to be of help to you, because at the end of the day, if you can pick up the pen today and sketch and create something cool today, maybe you have practice, maybe you don't. Let me tell you something. You are great. You are awesome. You are amazing, because it is the trying that is better than what you think the perfection of the result is. Because when you try something, you will get better. Just pick up a pen and try. You try again tomorrow, and you try again the next day, and you keep trying and trying and trying, and enjoy it, and you will see progress. All right. Love you guys all. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. This is AB Creative. If I haven't introduced myself before, this is your first time to the channel. My name is Andrew. I am an artist, and I draw objects basically around the place, from life to environment, anything I see or create, and hopefully just love to share my passion in this. So I'm so grateful to have you guys here, and see me on the next video, okay? God bless. Take care.